Hello, fellow Techstars. I'm excited to announce today marks our first day of Master Excel in 30 Days Challenge. If you are here with me on this journey, then congratulations to you for taking time to invest in your self-development. And oh yes, you deserve it. Good thing is you don't need any prior knowledge. Requisites are just get a computer and download Excel and then install it. I will try and leave a link that will help you download if you have it. If you are still wondering why you might need Excel, then there are just a few benefits I'm going to list here. Every second, data is being generated. Even as I utter these words, it could be data that could be analyzed. Excel is a great starting point that helps you store your data and analyze it to generate great insights. From company data to personal budgeting, Excel can help you analyze your data. For my accounting folks, you already know, we use Excel for our financial statements, financial modeling. Do you own or work for a business that would like to know whether they will be profitable in the next 36 months? Yes, then Excel can help them do that forecast. Excel also has this feature called what if analysis that can help businesses predict what will happen if a variable changes. For example, what will happen if the price of their raw materials increase by 10%, or what they can change in their business to attain a profit goal of 1 million US dollars. Did you also know that you could automate tasks in Excel, such as report generation, that can save you a lot of time? My project managers, you are not left out. Manage project timelines and resources with Excel through Gantt charts. Come on, don't let us spill all the tea here. Let's get started. Please note that for this tutorial, I'll be using a MacBook, but occasionally I will mention the differences in Windows or other OS. But if you still have a challenge due to platform or OS difference, then just leave a comment in the comment section or join any of our WhatsApp groups where you can ask any question concerning our tutorials. The link to the WhatsApp group will be in the description below. Now let's dive in. To help you follow along, I've created a roadmap on what will be treated on what day so you can follow along. Even if you have some knowledge, you can just jump right into the advanced courses. So the first thing to do is to try and install your app and then launch the app. So we are going to click on our Microsoft Excel application, then it opens up. Once it opens up, these are templates that we have for different or for various purposes. Personal budget, family budget, credit card, track my tax, make a list, and so on. Try and create a blank workbook to see how it looks like, and then we'll take a look at channel marketing budget template. We scroll down and we click on that. Create channel marketing budget. Okay, so this is how it looks like. We have different segments of marketing budgets. I'm going to zoom in for you to see, and then we can change or edit values as we wish. It's month by month, and then we have their values on there. Let's move on to our blank workbook. Now, a workbook is a collection of worksheets. You can create as many worksheets as you like, and then they are created at the bottom left. We have sheet 1, sheet 2, sheet 3, sheet 4. We can rename the sheets. So I'm renaming sheet 1 to HR, sheet 2 to finance, sheet 3. We are renaming sheet 3 to marketing. So we can do that by just double clicking on the sheet name and then renaming it. As and when we need a particular sheet, we can switch between them. So this is how a sheet normally looks like. We also have some menus at the top: file, edit, view, window, help. We also have the quick access toolbar where we have a number of tools that we quickly use, or we easily use, or we frequently use. Okay, we have a number of tabs. So we have home tab, we have insert, we have draw, we have page layout, we have formulas, we have data, we have review, and we have view. Now under each tab, we have a number of menus which we call the ribbon. Under our home tab, we have paste, we have cut, we have copy. Once you hover over them, they can just show the name and what it is. So you can choose to minimize this ribbon under a tab if you're not using it, especially if you are working with dashboards or maybe a template. And this is how you do it. You just double tap on the tab and then it minimizes and then expands. If you're using Windows, there's a button at the far right to the bottom. You can click on it to minimize it, or even go to view to try and minimize it. Then we come to the worksheet. A worksheet is made up of two major components, rows and columns. So rows are the horizontal lanes where we have A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, and then columns are the vertical. For example, where we have the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so the rows are numbered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So row 1, row 2, row 3, row 4, row 7, row 8, row 9. Then we have column A, column B, column C, column D, column E, column F, in that order. And then there are so many columns in Excel. So many, I can scroll endlessly. So many columns, so many columns. So you could analyze a huge data set in Excel because there are so many columns and so many rows as well. Yes. So you can analyze a huge data set in Excel. Let me zoom out for you so you can really see what we are doing. Okay. So now the intersection between the column and the row is what we call a cell. A cell. We have so many cells here because there are so many intersections. And then cells are named based on the column and the row. Cells are given names or addresses based on the column and the row. So for example, if I need the name of this cell, it's in column H and row 6. So once I click on it, you can see at the name box. Yes, that box is called the name box. It's called H6 because it's in column H and row 6. So that is H6. Now the highlighted one right now with the digit 9 is in column E and row 4. So the name box has E4. E4. What do you think this one will be named? Column C, row 6. So C6, A row 13, A13. Now let's explain what a range is. What is a range? What is a range? So I'm quickly going to fill in a section of my Excel sheet with some data. Okay, so I'm done filling a section of my Excel sheet with data. Let me try and highlight this data that I have in my worksheet. So I just go to the first cell, top left, and then drag onto the right, the last one. When it comes to range, we start looking at the top left cell to the rightmost bottom cell. So that is how we name a range. That is how we name a range. So the topmost cell has address C4, C4 to E9, to E9. So now let me show you something. If I try to write C4 colon E9, that is how we mention a range. The first colon E9, colon means through, and I enter, you realize that it will highlight the particular range I'm working with, which is where I have my data. Now we have scroll bars for easy movement in Excel. We have horizontal and vertical so that it is easy to navigate to wherever I want to without just having to, scroll manually. Yeah, so that's it about scroll bars in Excel. Now we have what we call the formula bar. So we are just trying to explore a few menus under the major menus file, edit. These are the menus we see. You can also save this as a template so that next time you can just easily reuse. You have cut, copy, paste, but these are all under the home tab. So we have a number of menus. Excel has so many menus and options that can help you play around how you want your Excel sheet to look like. You can change how you want it to look like in view. What do you want to omit? Is it the ribbon? What do you want to customize? In further lessons, we are going to look at the menus and what they are used for. If you just try to commit them to memory, it will be very difficult for it to stay with you. But once you use it practically, it will easily stick and stay with you. Now let's try to save our workbook. We give it a name using Save As. We try to save using Save As. We give it a name, a location, and then click on the button Save. We can also choose the format. Excel has a number of formats. We have XLS, we have Excel SX, that's my personal favorite. Then we have CSV, we'll talk about that later. So now our workbook is saved. And once we save our workbook, it means we've also saved our sheets. Okay, so thank you for sticking with me. If you enjoyed this tutorial or this tutorial helped you in any way, then just subscribe to my channel, join any of our WhatsApp groups. I'm placing the link in the description, and let's continue this journey together. Really looking forward to seeing you in day 2 of Master Excel in 30 days. See you soon. Bye.